We've got a beautiful blue sky today, so we've decided to take a walk across the other side of the river Rio Douro to Afurada, the fishing village. We're going to go by going down the steps that run by the funicular and across the lower part of the Louis I Bridge. It's a great day for it. The Dom Louis I Bridge was built by a student of Gustave Eiffel in, I think, 1879. You can see by the style of it, it's very similar to a certain tower in Paris. Absolutely nobody on the Porto sightseeing bus today. So we're now in Vila Nova de Gaia on the south side of the Douro River. It's really nice down here. All the old port caves are along here where the port was kept and the big port companies are all set up. And on the water you've got the replicas of the original port vessels that would bring the port downriver from the vineyards above, and across the water there is the beautiful waterfront of Porto. It's just a magnificent spot to come, sit down, have a little walk and admire the scenery. You've got the history of Porto here and a beautiful environment.
We'd had recommendations from friends to make sure we did a port cellar tour, but I think the prices must have gone up a lot. I mean, so you got your Callum, you got your Sandeman's, Graham's, Taylor's and numerous others, but the cheapest we found online was 14 euros, which was for a tour and tasting of 3 different ports. 14 euros each, 28 euros, you can buy 2 bottles of port for that, you know what I mean? So I think that's what we might do instead. And these are all the different brands of port.
Really is one of those places where you can't put the camera down. Think we'll ever leave here Monday, or should we just sit here all day? So this is interesting here. This is where the shipwrights fix up the old port boats. We've left the confines of the tourist area behind us now, back in Vila Nova de Gaia, and we're going to head up downriver, aren't we, Mandy?
Yes.
Yeah, nice walk along a couple of kilometres to Afurada. Now the tourists don't see this if they don't walk this way, but it looks really interesting.
Doing our walk along the river, and this is where the fishermen are, and this is so cool to put your fishing poles.
Don't tell anyone, this is the secret. This is where the fish are. other side of the river over here is the Crystal Palace Gardens, where we were yesterday. Sitting up on top of that hill, beautiful views from there back over the river. A short walk around the river and we have finally come to the edge of the fishing village of Afurada. Back streets of Afurada. Lovely tiles and buildings.
They do seem to like their religious art. I've noticed a few houses with tiles like that. What's this one?
Houses are quite amazing up on the hill, some pretty colours up there. All the washings hanging out. Oh, we're at a dead end.
Yeah.
An interesting village with a few restaurants, but fish restaurants, but they weren't that brilliant. Like nothing really jumped at us, so we didn't bother.
Oh, we saw, no, there were quite a few with like items, you know, on the menu but no prices.
Yeah.
Full of people, but we have no idea what they're selling.
But it was interesting coming down here to the waterfront where everybody's hanging their washing out in these drying racks. It seems to be, I would have thought they'd be for fish, but no, they're for washing.
And this is the public wash house. Wow, what a fascinating concept. I've never seen anything like this before.
It's incredible. We looked through the window and we thought it was maybe somewhere where they clean fish or they kept fish, but no, it's the wash house for all the people. Brilliant.
The washerwoman of Afurada. It's pretty cool.
Coming down to the Douro Marina. Some very nice boats down here.
Lovely place to come and relax. I do like these seats.
And there's a little stretch of sand down here too. Gorgeous. Marina's gone for a rest on the benches. I'm going to hang around down here for a bit, walk along the beach and enjoy this tranquil setting. A little spot to come down to. Very much like it. Might even have a paddle. It's early November and the water's not cold at all. Awesome.
I'm relaxing on one of the benches. Lee's having a bit of a paddle in his happy place.
So now I'm just going to head back through sleepy Afurada and head back to Gaia.
And this is where the telefericos start from. So you hop in there, then have a lovely slow trip all the way up to the top by the bridge. What a lovely slow graceful way to travel.
Back in Gaia, this is Sandeman's. All the port places along the front. And we're going to find a little spot chill and admire the scenery.
Yes. Oh, absolutely magical. Said it once, I'll say it a million times. It's incredible.
Can't get enough of it, can we?
No. Back at the brew pub, and I'm so excited because today, now, we are finally going to try francesinha. Oh wow.
There we are. Oh yeah, you've got to cut through the steak. Steak's in there. Wow. There you go. It's very substantial. Now where they're starting is that lovely melted cheese as well, and the ham. We were.